Hey traders, it's Chris here at thetradingmentors.com. This is the full market analysis for the 24th of February. Hope you are having a wonderful day. And we can see from the gold on steroids software that the sellers are in. So whenever the price is all red and the price does this, then that is your signature to sell. And the price goes down, 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 down. When everything is green, then you have a buy signature here and a buy signature here. Then that is a buy. Quite simple. Keep on the 10-minute chart if you want to. It works very, very well. I did draw a line in the VIP room this morning. Any kind of breakdown below 51.66. If you got into that trade, congratulations. One thing to watch out for though, there is demand down here at 50.60, something like that. 50.63, 50.64. So be watching out for that in the next 24 hours. However, one thing to watch out for on the gold on steroids is when you get an outside bar like this. This is when the market does not like it. It does not like it at all. It's like a fish out of water, and it tends to have a deep correction. Now I've drawn a trend line, downtrend line here, so we could find that the price comes back into this area, finds its feet, and then it's come back up into this area here. So we'll be keeping an eye on that, and we might have a buy signal. But I want to go into the detail of this so that you can see what is going on in terms of the 5-minute chart. So this is the 5-minute chart. Again, we have an outside bar. Everything is red, which indicates that the sellers are dominant. And I've drawn a trend line here from earlier today, put that in the VIP room as well, to give you an idea of where we may expect the price to reverse. One thing I'm looking for is, first of all, this is a 50 moving average, and I want the price to move above it, but there is a trend line here as well, as you can see. So I'm looking for that combination here, somewhere around here, for the price to change character. So nice moves if you sold off of this support line this morning or this afternoon. There's only 564 pips there, so, and we can see that on the 10-minute chart. So any sell of that area here, just look for the sell signal on your gold on steroid software and then hold it until you get an outside bar. Then just close it immediately, because there's likely to be at least a correction, possible reversal. So look out for that. Congratulations on the yens. Let's go straight to the yens, shall we? Because we had a nice move in the last week on the Aussie yen. Congratulations, hit target beautifully. Euro yen, congratulations, hit target beautifully. The thing to look out for on the quant flow dynamics charts, you're looking for the price simply to move above the 50 moving average. Nice W there, and the price moves up to target. I mentioned the W a lot because that is a nice pattern to look out for, especially when buying. New Zealand yen, waiting for the software to load up, and there we go, hitting a very strong demand zone. Looks like there's a lot of legs left in this, so it's never too late to get in. Just make sure you stopped in the right place. Canadian yen, congratulations. Again, the yens are doing amazingly. We're making a ton of money. So once you've got the quant flow dynamics software, then you can actually make these decisions without me. You don't need me once you've done the coaching for 12 months. You've got the signals for 12 months. We have some nice setups happening. Pound yen, congratulations. A beautiful break of structure here. Change of character really. As we can see, the price changes direction and then moves up above the previous swing high significantly, So I'm hoping that this price will continue upwards, heading for 214.20. Now, unfortunately, some of them don't work, but this is it's not working. We're out the money, but it doesn't mean it's not working. It's just hesitating a little bit before it does the move that we hope it does to 105.84. Silver I mentioned a few days ago. As we can see here, there seems to be hitting a very strong supply zone now. And we want to really see that the market structure, price action, price cycle, where the price cycle is. Are you buying high or selling high? Are you buying low, buying low, buying low, etc.? And we can see that the price cycle is very, very high. Oil, let's look at West Texas oil, currently $66.56, looking quite top heavy in terms of the supply zone, with a sell power of 66% chance of it going back down to $63.23, median. And price cycle actually looks like it may well break to the upside. So again, one to watch. The indices, complete waste of time. Mr. Trump, President Trump, is doing speeches tomorrow, and I think that's why the markets are a little bit hesitant at the moment. So I'm just flicking through looking for trading opportunities, and I can quickly see that there's nothing going on in terms of the pound yen, euro Aussie, pound Aussie, euro Canadian, all the miners, because of the low volumes in the market and the low volumes in the dollar. We're not actually seeing anything going on down on the miners. So we'll look at the DXY, shall we? Just for a bit of fun. So there we go, there's the software. So this is looking very top heavy. Again, the price cycle is okay, pointing upwards, so we could see a break up to 98.87. But really hesitating here, isn't it? It's not really sure where it wants to go. And when we see that correlation with the dollar, i.e. the dollar is mixed, then all the dollar pairs will be mixed, and I'll show you them now. Euro dollar sitting on a demand zone, not particularly strong one. Pound USD, I did mention this. Look at the price cycle in this one. I highly like to come back down into demand. So I sent in a buy signal here. Aussie USD, New Zealand USD, all hitting demand zones, as we can see, but there's not much demand, to be fair. In order for this to break to the upside, we need dollar to fall down, and it's not doing that yet. Congratulations on the US yen. If you traded that this week or last week when we done it, then of course we banked a few hundred pips there. Thank you very much. US Canadian is doing exactly the same thing as all dollar pairs at the moment, looking top heavy. Price cycle is looking expensive, and so therefore we could see the price come down. But in order for that to happen, we need to break the demand area and we need the dollar to weaken. US Swiss going nowhere, of course, because the dollar is going nowhere. Quick look at gold before I go. Looks like it wants to break the trend line in the next couple of hours, so that we could find that we're going to have a buying situation here. We've got an outside bar, not not on a demand area, which is a bit concerning. I prefer to see it on a demand area so that I can actually have more confidence in this. While it holds on to that market structure, we could just see it drifting down, down and down. Have a great day.